Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday, so you know what that means. It's cracking day. We got another CGC slab here. Looking pretty clean. Making some serious progress here on the binder. A little bit cleaner than the last. I don't know if it was both CGC. There's a couple examples where there was some dirt on the card. It looks like there might be a little bit of dirt here. Probably on the card itself or the inside of the case. But yeah, let's get to it. Doug Trio, one of the very last cards that we need. Again, I guess we should have been carving something funny into these. For anyone that hasn't seen, my first and only post on Instagram for the longest time was my first edition base Zard, and I carved a wiener into him. So let's give the Doug Trio a 69 before we crack them, just for good luck. Okay, we got our plastic bag, freezer bag. I would recommend nice and thick, so that we don't get plastic shards all over the place. We'll stick them in here. Stick them in. We have our pliers. I guess we need to do the thumbnail too. And we got our long boy little baby screwdriver, flathead preferably. We'll do the thumbnail. I think that's good enough. See if we can get really wild with our cracking thumbnails. Put them in the Ziploc bag. Usually like to face it. Careful when you're cracking the corner off. If you're not used to it, don't go super ham. You don't need to take off like the whole corner here. You just stay away from the card itself. We're probably going to damage the label here. We usually do, but we want to stay away. So even if we just get this much of the corner off. Alright, that one snapped pretty good. Again, our tough Ziploc bag has some little perforations in it, but it contained most of the shards of death. It's the biggest and messiest part of the entire process is that initial snap. So now we can take our screwdriver. Again, if you guys are doing this, especially if it's for the first time, if you're not used to it, be careful. Do not drive this way because you can go into the card. We want to go this way across and crack it. Get rid of the top seal or weld. Try and get the two pieces of card. We can take the label out for safekeeping. There we go. Okay, so we're still attached to the front part. A little bit of plastic shardage, which we want to keep away from the card itself. What did they glue it to the front? To the front? Guys, I swear to God, this never happens. So, well, that is something. Okay. So I don't know if that's like a static thing, but it is. Hopefully it's not bodily fluid. What in the world? So there must have been like static cling. Even when it moved, it stayed stuck there. Interesting. We should have had our sleeves ready, but they are not ready. Get this case out of the way. We did very good on the not getting shards all over the place. It's always a bonus. We'll get some cards out of the way. So, also had somebody ask me with the perfect fits and the hyper mats, both KMC. They were asking me how do you put them in there? And I guess they were probably struggling with the biggest thing is okay. Now it looks like the dirt was on the case, which is nice. struggling with the perfect fit and getting it to go into the other sleeve. So perfect fit, one end in, other end in, just shove it down. I kind of like hold on to the sleeve as I do it. There we go. And now the first time you put it in is always going to be different than later on. Like if I took this card out and I was going to put it in another perfect fit, I would just use a brand new perfect fit. There's almost like an initial stretch that happens, but then when you have your mat, so if you're not used to it, a lot of the time, and if you try to do it too quickly, if you push in here, this sleeve might ride up. So if you're having that issue, whether it's just the batch of sleeves or if you're just not used to them, you can always, the easiest way, I guess, is to don't push on a corner or anything like that. Like put it flat and push it down over top. And now where you see that it's not quite to the bottom, we can put this open a little bit, stick our finger in, and slide it down. Perfect. And then if you still feel like there's a little bit of air trapped, you can give it the old press down. That should remove all of the air before you put it in the binder. But yeah, that's it. There's the Doug Trio. We've been missing them for a while, and now we finally have one. So let's get them in the binder here. Get them in the binder. We have 2 cards left for the first edition base set. So one of them is graded, the other is not graded. So we might have to do, not sure how we'll do it. Maybe we'll do one more cracking video next week, and then not sure. Maybe it should be a separate video. Should it be a separate video? We got number 19, Doug Trio. Right. So again, we'll go through the set. If you guys, it's getting easier and easier to guess what we're going to be cracking next week. But that's pretty much it. Maybe the little hint there of what's coming up. So maybe the one that's going to be cracked will be a crack video, and the other one might just be like I finally completed my first edition base set video. Pretty sweet. And then I guess what do you guys want to see next? Should we go into the shadowless stuff? Should that be the next goal? A little baby Sandshrew there, little Squirtle. So we can see the 2 cards that are missing. For anyone that's super familiar, you should know. And there's pretty much a 50-50 chance of you guessing what's coming up in the crack video next Monday. But it seems like people like it. Maybe it's something that we need to continue. And there's certainly a lot of shadowless cards that I'm missing. So might be a good option, especially even in the hollows here. I think I have the large majority. Yeah, we're still missing a couple of the non-hollows as well. I was picking away at those, but it wasn't really something that I was in a hurry to get done. So that's pretty much that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Happy Monday. Join the Discord. Again, suggestions down below. If there's anything that you guys are looking to see cracked, I'm mostly just going to be taking a look for deals. I should look for some of the grading companies that I haven't cracked the slabs on before. I think that could be interesting. I haven't done a BGS case on the channel. I have cracked them before. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout. See you guys next time. Bye.